Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I have a quick question for you guys before I actually get started. How many of you have been on a date or attempted to go on a date with a person and then they say, you know what, you probably make a better friend? Me personally, that has never happened. And if somebody tried me like that, I wouldn't even allow it to happen. And the main reason I bring this up is because this guy right here tried to go on the dates on Hinge with a woman, and she decided, you know what, before we even go out, you will make an excellent friend. You're not even worth being boyfriend material. And to me personally, I feel like that's a bunch of bullshit. Like, if you're on a date now, I'm here to date, not to be your fucking friend, just take you out and hang out with you like a little girlfriend. So if you ever get those vibes while you're on a dating app, I'm telling you, don't do it. Go ahead and just cut your losses or just block their ass. There's been many times I don't talk to a woman on a dating app and I ask them, what are you looking to get into from this dating app? And then they'll say some stupid shit. And I'm like, you know what? Get the fuck out of here, man. I ain't letting that stuff happen to me. So I want to go ahead and jump into this post right here where this dude got on, what is this? I forgot the name of the app. Oh, Reddit, yeah. So it says Friendzoned before we even met. Man, no, you can't. You couldn't get me. Hold on, let me pull my mic a little bit closer so we could. Y'all probably hear me a little bit better now. But yeah, it says friend zone before we've even met. I'm a 30-year-old male. She's 28-year-old female. I got friend zoned by a woman I've been texting with for almost a month. Is there a way to salvage the romance? See, this is why I don't read this stuff outright, because I want this to be a surprise, because, this is some bullshit. Why in the world are you texting a woman for a month before you even invite her out on a date? You already got past step one. Or maybe he's talking about not actual texting. He never asked for her phone number. Maybe he just kept messaging the girl on the app and finally asked her out over an app like a little coward. No, if you want to ask a woman out the right way. Use your words. Don't text a woman and say, hey, maybe we should go on a date, or how about we go on a date, or I like you, let's go on a date, after a whole fucking month of sending her text messages. No, you need to get straight to the point, because women will friends on your ass fucking fast if you don't act like a man, because a man's going to go out there what he wants, not play around and dance around the truth like a little coward. So let's continue on. It says, we matched a week before Christmas. Unfortunately, she went to spend the holidays with her family in a different state for a few days after we matched, so I couldn't make a date happen quickly. She also didn't return from that state until the 1st/5th. Well, I think that's the new year. On the 5th day, we text every day. We flirted. We discussed date ideas. She sent smiley faces, hearts, and even a kissy face one time. Whoop de fucking do. Who cares, bro? Things seemed good. We called each other on New Year's Eve and talked for a while. She asked me if I was talking to anyone besides her, and I said I wasn't. That was the truth. See, that's your fucking problem. She knew she could waste your time and stuff because you admitted openly that you had no other options. She was the best options. A person that is nowhere to be fucking found. The one that you're texting to and all this, maybe talking. They say talking on the phone. I don't fucking know. But either way, you only texting this person, sending dumbass messages and flirty stuff, but you're not getting together and doing these type of things. Me personally, I don't like texting. I hate fucking texting, man. Texting is the last thing I do with anybody. I look at a text message like, oh, okay, I'm going to respond back to that. I'm going to get back to that. And then I forget. Oh, well, fuck it. Maybe a day or a week went by, I probably might respond. But I do my best to respond. But I'm telling you, like, there's people out here that don't care about text messages. And I feel like text messages don't really convey the feelings that people really have for each other. So if that emotional connection can't be truly built, in an intimate setting, like together, then more than likely you get shit like this. Just love, lust type of texting emoji like a dumbass. And this dude really thought he was doing something righteous by telling her, oh, I have no other fucking options. You're the only one I'm talking to. Look, when she would have said that, when people start asking, are you talking to anybody else? To me, it sounds like you have insecurities. Not me. I'm not insecure. You have insecurities about me having better options than you. If she would have asked me that shit, I would just laugh like, why is that even important, man? Let's just focus on what we got here. Why do you even worry about that? I don't even know you like that. Don't worry about what I got going on. Let me see what you got going on. And if she don't like that, then fuck it. But this dude thought he was doing something good. I just think that's naive. The age is 30. You're a 30-year-old man. And you reading these messages already. You ain't even got through the whole damn thing. You sound like you're like 17. Foolish mistake. Foolish mistake. It says, the next day, she was distant. She started texting less from that day forward. When she got home, I asked her about a date idea. She didn't reply until the next night, and she just said, "Hey, sorry, I haven't responded. I've been really busy since I've got home. Hope you're doing well, though." Okay, I waited like 20 hours, and then I couldn't help but reply. I asked her about a different idea, and she said we could talk on the phone again, too, if she liked. Maybe that was too strong? I don't know. She didn't reply. Look, nah, I'm not wasting my time with a woman I can't get with as soon as possible. That's the thing right there. Women and men, they lose interest in a lot of different things real fucking fast if it's not presented before them. That's why I tell dudes, well, my homie done told me this, and I've been living by that rule since. He said the best time, to get a woman is when she first meet you, because she's gonna be like highly interested in you. The attraction gonna be real strong between the two of y'all, and the longer you keep the two of y'all apart, the more the attraction that she was growing, and anticipation is gonna start drifting as well. So these what do you call them, dating coaches out here talking about, yeah, set the date and disappear shit like that. I'm telling you, the only thing you're gonna do is make her anxious enough to talk to another person, or maybe like your ass, but she gonna think you're playing games, and when you play games with people, you get dumb prizes. So don't sit there and be anxious and waiting around for women that you can't get a hold of. This man, she went on a whole damn vacation, came back and did some other shit weeks later, and now she's like, you know what, I ain't interested in him. Yeah, she probably had a little interest in his ass, but as they kept texting and talking and shit on the phone, she got back, I lost interest. He showed me enough. He's just a good friend, somebody I could just fuck around with, and that's his fucking fault. I don't talk to women I can't get a hold of. If I can't get the access soon as possible, then I'm assuming access is denied. That's just my logic. Access or no access. There's no gray lines between that. There's no maybe. I'm not waiting around for your fucking ass. There's plenty of women out here. It says, I waited 3 days, and then I told her I was going to watch a movie. She suggested I see, and I asked a question about it. At this point, perhaps that looked like a cry for attention, but I wanted to act like nothing was wrong and invited her to talk about something casual instead of dating. You a bitch. This dude a bitch, man. I don't know, guys. I really didn't want the 3 weeks of communication to be a waste. Anyways, she didn't reply to that either. That's because she done with you, bro. She is cool on you. You was a nice little person to text while she's out in town, but she don't came back to town and she don't want to talk to you. I know I had seen like a clip. I probably posted this on my YouTube a few months ago. Dude had went out with some chick in Miami, met her out there, and flew back to, I think, Cali and stuff, and they supposed to be meeting up. He got a hotel and everything, and then the girl was, talking that good shit, but when the day came and he got to Cali, the girl just ghosted him, didn't say nothing to him. And this is a similar predicament right here. The girl got back to town and got shit to say to him, because the dude, she wasn't really interested in him, and he wasn't really thinking about how this really turned out. Like, don't waste your time texting women. Don't waste your time calling women that you can't get a hold of. If they can't get their way to you in a timely fashion, especially coming from dating that perspective, then just chunk your losses, man. Women got far more opportunity to fuck around with some random dude for a fling than men do, and you talking about you ain't got no other options. I would have been, look, you might not know nothing about no women, but if I was in your predicament, I'd probably been desperate to talk for anything and everything I could if I was you. But me, I don't have to be desperate, man. I can get what I'm looking for, but you should have probably been a little bit more desperate talking to multiple females, but you wasn't. So that's why you lucked out on her, trying to, win her over by saying nice little shit to get her to remember who you are as a person. No one cares. You're nobody to her. That's why she's not responding. It says, I really didn't want the 3 weeks communication go to a waste. Anyway, she didn't reply to either. At this point, I was settled that it is over. Later that night, I was like, oh, you're serious? Okay, I prepared for this. Should I send you a speech about how our romance is worth fighting for? Fuck no. You a coward, man. What a chicken ass. You a bitch, man. She said, I don't know how you see me as worth. Haha. See, she even know she not worth the damn effort. She ain't done nothing, but yeah, you out here simping like a little girl, groveling at her feet, talking about fighting for her love. You a fool, man. She don't told you don't even do it, man. She don't see the work for herself. She said, I don't know. Yeah, I read that already. It said, and then she started asking me questions about the movie, and we just talked about that for a while, and the vibe seems better because she sent me so many LOLs and LMFAOs, laughing my ass off. This is some young man stuff. This dude, he is 30 years old, and you up here LOLing with a woman back and forth all fucking day. Look, I send my bare minimum shares of LOLs, but if I actually laugh in person, then I'll type LOL because I find that kind of funny. You know, I'll do that then, but you felt better emotionally, you know, satisfied and soothed and shit because she texts you like. This is an issue. A lot of people, y'all so wrapped up in this digital age of just sending text messages and emojis and communicating that you don't know what real communication and emotional connectivity feels like. Stop texting all day and get together with the person you truly love versus wasting your time and texting like a damn clown. It says next day, I tried to continue the conversation. No replies. I waited till like 10 p.m. and asked her to be honest. She said she realized when she got home that she was so busy and has all this crazy stuff going on right now, and she doesn't have the capacity to date anyone at the moment, but she'd like to be friends. And then we just start talking about other stuff. Yep, this is what women do to weak men that they don't really like. When women don't really like you, they start making up bullshit tomorrow. Oh man, I'm just so busy in my life. I gotta focus on me. I gotta just focus on school. My career is so much important. But then they find somebody that they truly like the way I look and everything. I've never been hit with that. Women never play me like that. And if a woman, I've never been played like that. But if a woman were to try this, I've probably been alone going in a heartbeat. And any man that's about to get that tried to him, you should just block her. Like, don't sit there and allow this to happen. She said she don't have capacity to date. You just ain't that dude, man. You're not the one. You're not Neo. You're not the one. It says, okay, this has never happened to me before. You probably lying. It says, we haven't met yet. I'll admit that maybe my text game wasn't great when she started pulling away for some reason, but really? I've never talked to someone this long and not gone on a date with them. I'm not really expecting much at this point, but how could I fix this? No, you can't fix it. Let her go. She don't want to be kept, man. You hurt him. If you don't want to be saved, then don't save her. Let her go. She said you're a fucking friend. She wants to be friends, but yeah, you want to save something. These Captain Saber hoes out here be making me annoyed, like making my eye twitch, man. Like, y'all just trying to be fools, man. Just stop it. Just stop it, man. Y'all embarrassing yourselves and making it worse for other guys. It says, this is the last paragraph of the guy. It says, let's say I meet her in real life as a friend. If a man and a woman meet on a dating app, flirt with each other, and meet in the real world, would the possibility of the situation turning romantic still be there even if she friendzoned him before? Well, a question like that is all different. It all depends, man. Unless you could show up on a date and have 100% completely different attitude, look completely different, and don't come off as such a pussy and, you know, just wow her instantly, then yeah, maybe you could, because some people they're not the same people that they are when they talk on the phone, or, you know, vice versa when they meet in person. But most of the time you want to be the same person you are on the phone in person as well. But in your case, you got to do a complete, you know, reversal of all that. You got to be something that you wasn't on that damn phone, because on the phone she saw you as a weak little boy and everything, and she started friends on your ass. But the only way you're getting past that is if you switch that up. It says it's still a man and a woman who met on a dating app, meeting in person for the first time in a date-like location. You know what I mean? Of course, I feel like I've had to be extra respectful of boundaries she laid. But if she felt something before and we met for the first time, is there a chance she might end up attracted after all if I handle things respectfully? Look, I said what I said, and I'm moving on. Alright, so let's see what other people advice have given him. Because I know this dude ain't got no fucking chance. This dude right here said, bruh, let it go. You make the mistake of texting someone so much and falling for the idealized image you cooked up in your head. She also made the mistake of entertaining you for so long, perhaps because she was bored spending time with the family and liked the attention you gave her, and didn't and then it didn't end properly. That's a lot of times what happened. Like, dudes get online talking about some good morning beautiful and feeding women free attention like a fucking fool that don't deserve it. If a woman is not making the effort that you're looking for in her, then stop entertaining her. Simple as that. This man up there just texting her, fall in love with words, and then talking to her on the phone to fall in love with her vocals. No, let me see that booty in person. But yeah, you fell for this like a damn fool. Congratulations, you played yourself, man. She ain't gonna never fuck with you. It says she's not going to go on a date with you or suddenly fall in love with you like this in a movie. You need to grow up and realize that instead of letting this go on forever. Yep, that's what a lot of men go wrong at. We grow up watching these Disney movies and other movies where the dude sit there and chase a woman and jump through this and do all this stalking shit, buy her flowers and finally win her heart. But ultimately in real life, you do all that stalking shit, you end up in prison. That is what it really is, man. So the movies and fairy tales be getting us all fucked up, and that's why dudes be thinking that a woman gonna like them for doing nice shit. Stop being nice to women. Be fair. She don't deserve it. She don't get it. I don't see it no other way, and it ain't gonna be no other way. It said, next person, dude, don't text someone for a month before meeting them. Yeah, that's a bitch move, man. I wouldn't go out with you neither unless I'm trying to get some ass. That's the only way I'm gonna sit there and meet up with you. Like, look, let's meet at my place, because I already know I fucked up. That's how I look at it about some. This, I'm assuming it's a guy as well. I said, you seem very clingy. You really can't get so emotionally invested in someone you haven't even met. I guess it's easier said than done. You just got lost in it. Learn from this. Yeah, I agree. People like this that get emotionally attached to messages and phone calls without actually seeing people, those are the same people that you see on a television show, Catfish, that get fucked over by not knowing better, and they fall in love with photos and, oh, I can't talk to you, oh, well, I can't see you on the video chat, but we could talk because my camera broke, and fall for that dumb shit. The same folks that also fall for the scammers talking about I'm a Nigerian prince or some stupid shit. When you get very emotionally attached to words without, seeing no action backed up, it can really fuck up your perspective. And I'm telling y'all, don't fall for me. You can never get me. I cuss you out in a heartbeat. Like, why the fuck you calling my phone? Who is this calling my phone? That's like the other day, somebody called my phone talking about I'm from the car insurance department. I'm like, what? I say, well, what's my car? Who am I with? They said I'm from the car insurance department. I said, well, what is the company that my car insurance is with? They said I'm from the car. That's alright. Click. I'm gonna keep repeating this shit, man. I said what I had to say, and y'all trying to fuck with me, and I ain't got time for it. But somebody felt a dumb shit, but it ain't me. It says if you're going to use dating apps, you have to accept that you won't have a romantic connection with every match. When someone says they'd rather be friends, your job isn't to try to change their mind. Be friends or unmatch and move on. Yeah, just go ahead and be a friend. I mean, you're already a sucker. Just go ahead and accept it and take the friendship route because you're really trying it, because you ain't got no other option. You ain't got no hoes, man. You a loser. Go find you some women that want you and stop chasing women that don't want you and want to take your money and play around with you like a little sucker. Treating you like a little man that wear all pink and purple, like a little pansy. It says, I'm probably read like two more. It says, this was a painful read. Learn when to let things go, especially with some online stranger who has lost interest before even meeting. Yep, you had like the first week to close the deal, man. If you ain't get her on a date within the first week, it was a good chance you probably wasn't go on a date with your ass at all, man. That's why I always push for a date real quick. To me, I got I would say like a 7-day rule. If you can't get a woman on a date within 7 days, there's a good chance she ain't got that high of attraction that you would possibly imagine, and you might just lose out. But I'm not saying this is shit that is set in stone, but it's possible that she's not gonna like you if you let time linger. Like this woman stopped liking his ass right here. All right, I'm gonna read two more, man. Then I'm gonna get out of here. I got other thing to do. I want to work on this actual ebook and everything. And in the book, I want to actually talk about some of the shit that I talk about on here and everything. How to talk to a person on a dating app. And not only does it work with dating apps, it work with people in real life and everything. Especially if you're a dude and you don't really know what to say to women. Like, I'm putting the same stuff out here so you can follow step by step and give an actual breakdown and details of how to talk to a person, because a lot of dudes out here on the dating apps, they fucking up, wasting their time and pretending to be friends or talking for a whole week and then finally ask for a number. I'm not waiting a whole week for your number. You can give me the number today or within 24 hours. I'm cool and I know how to get it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. It said there's no such thing as the friend zone. It's called friendship or the plain rejection. You didn't even meet. Why are those? It's an intricate details. Because he was crying a little girl and he was trying to win her heart like a fool. It says for the last person, do not be her friend. Let her go and do some inner work on why you are being so desperate. Yeah, this dude's a loser, man. I know that that's a kind of a hard thing to say and everything, but that's just what it comes off as. Imagine a female showing these same messages to her friends. What's she gonna say? She's like, ha ha ha, hey girl, look at this message of this fucking loser right here. You see what he's saying? He like, oh, he wants to say I'm the perfect one for him. He ain't even met me. That's how women gonna be talking about you when you say stupid stuff like this man said above. Like, have some dignity and some respect for yourself. Don't sit there and say things that you might regret later or even put it online. Because look, I'm reading it out loud. Like, some things you put on the internet you can't take back. That's why I'm very selective with my words and stuff. So if I said it, I gotta live with it. You put this out here, you got people like me that's gonna make a video out of it. So with that being said, I'm about done with this video. And for anybody that didn't catch the question I had for everybody in the beginning, I'm gonna ask a similar question to that again right now. So, have y'all ever gotten a dating app and somebody tried to slide you in a friend zone because you waited too fucking long to talk to them? Me, no. I'm a straight shooter, man. Look, you know what this app is for. If we're on a dating app, I'm here to date. If you ain't trying to do none of that shit, then why the fuck you on here? Stop talking to me. I'm not being your fucking friend. With that being said, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz.